I'm trying to get back to the SEC or Big Ten. Nah, I've been asking AI if any of these jobs are worth it. AI was like, nah. So I'm like, AI is like, you build something at Oregon State. If you at least get to the title game, you know a lot of other blue bloods will come on your door. I was interested in taking Kentucky. You 3.5 point favorites. Favorite, but we giant killers. Right now we giant killers. We, we smacked. Nah. We beat Minnesota 37 nothing. Then we went to Ohio State. Nah, I was still mad. I was still mad about last year, dog. Still mad about me not making it. I was like, oh, this what we doing? We won. Yeah, we won the Pac-12 and y'all still ain't. But I realized I'm not in the group of power. I'm not in the power four. So I was like, oh, okay. Niggas got a weird. Nah, last year bracket was crazy. It's I'm about to send you the invite. Yeah. Listen. Hmm. Yeah. They said we outside. You try to send the invite because it's still searching for you. I'm gonna say you try to see if you can send it. I mean, they gotta work on the catches, bro. Like my guys be dropping easy balls, bro. To user, no, you going outside. That's good luck, my guy. No, no, no. Nah, I'm changing the. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, well. Let's get it, my guy.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Peach Bowl. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Oregon State Beavers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Mississippi State head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Getting set. Here's second down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
It's an out route. The catch made. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. It's an option look. Push play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
To throw, it's Carr. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Gets loose. He stopped short in that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Contact as he threw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it...
He's got a crease. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that's certainly not ideal on 1st down. You don't want to take a negative yardage play, but you also don't want to force that ball into coverage and turn it over. So here on 2nd down, I still think that you've got a two-way go. They can run the football if you want. You can play action, or you can drop back and let the quarterback make a play.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's Mississippi State on top here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Running back with the football. He's got space. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Looking right, this one caught. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. The back's got it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, this is a clear goal for it. I know it's not a great situation here outside of your own 5, but a field goal, you don't take the lead. Touchdown, you do take the lead. This is time to go for it. Who's your best?
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You've got 1st and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end.
Going to the end zone. The defense able to stop him at the 2. Quarterback able to flash his speed. That option attack, a big part of the offense and a real challenge for this defense today.
If the end man on the line of scrimmage is going to crash down towards the back and give the read to the quarterback to keep it, you got to have a linebacker or a safety replacing that end in order to have a defender there in that hole.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon State. Caught in the end zone. They've thrown for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches. stretches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
He pulls in the catch. The Beavers now will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's the running back in the flat. He goes out of bounds right at the 30.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch. It's Rogers. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. Tackle, but first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Mississippi State getting set with a first and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Rogers. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And there's the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. And the running back takes the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs.
Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Single back, takes the handoff. He's got room to run, look out. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joe, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Beavers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has 1 touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Beavers. They finish off the scoring drive.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
It's Mississippi State on top now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We have a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Carr. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job.
He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. No chance to catch him there. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit.
Open field ahead. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarter.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's McMillan. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create here on the move. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Working clock with the ground game. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, and Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. To the air. It's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Carr over the middle. It's Taylor. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a
touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now. And this offense continues to pour it on. This is why we thought they're such a dangerous team. Now closing in on back-to-back playoff wins and onto the championship game.
And Chris, we always talk about it's the way you're playing at this moment. In these playoffs, it's about getting hot at the right time. And this group is certainly getting hot at the perfect time. Now executing at the highest level that they have all year long. And the evidence is today, this touchdown right here. They just continue to march up and down the field. This is a team that's going to move on to the national championship game. And I got to tell you, at this point, they're my favorite.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are. And I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Hill. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yes, sir. I'm eliminating that. I was seeing that on the ticker. I was like, dang, you about to play Utah. All right, welcome to your first national championship. Your defensive, yo, they was holding me in that game, man. That last catch that you made, that should have been the drop. The catch that I had, that he dropped, I was like, man, yeah, they holding me today. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say the first one is definitely different this year. Yeah, I've been struggling with Oh, the all can run. Like literally, I led the nation in running. So that's not. I just gotta get. I gotta get some premium receivers. Like I think that's where I start off. I mean, whatever I get over. I mean, right now I'm enjoying this rebuild. Like I said, when I when I got this team, they were 2-10. I've won. No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what. I actually think if I actually start, if I act like I said, like I feel like if I stay here one more year, computer gonna give me better recruits. Cause you gotta remember when I came here, I was 2-10. Then I went 12-2, 13-3. Like so now it's like, all right, he got a good program. So they started cutting in because I'm about to look at my coaching. I feel like for you, you can't. KD ass nigga. Yeah, I'm 29-13. 29-13, 25-5 Oregon State, 6-2 versus my rivals, 3-1 in the bowl game, 8-8 versus the top 25. And then I'm about to look at your stats. You are 35-8, 4-3 versus rival, 3-2, 17-5 versus the top 25. Damn, Florida about to. They ain't gonna fire him. Probably next year they're gonna fire him. PJ Fleck went to Vanderbilt. Yeah, he look like a Vanderbilt ass nigga. He's a big Penn State. I'm still trying to get the Penn State job. Oh, he brought James Franklin back. Crazy work. Yeah, he said you. Yep. Yeah, but all right, bro. I'm gonna hit you up in a little bit.